India and Seychelles share strong bilateral ties. Travel and tourism play an important role in strengthening the relations through cultural exchange. Sharon Francis, Principal Secretary Tourism, Seychelles, spoke more on the importance of tourism as a bonding force between both the nations in a special conversation with DD India correspondent Jayanti Jha. Here's more.
The India-Seychelles partnership is built on several pillars. One of those pillars is tourism. To talk about this relationship in greater detail, we have with us Ms. Sharon Francis, who's currently serving as Principal Secretary for Tourism in Seychelles. Ma'am, do you see that travel is a very easy way to explore new cultures, meet different people, open up your mind a little bit?
Oh, definitely. Travel is a great way for people to just, like you say, discover new cultures and learn about the geography of the world. And of course, discover beautiful islands like ours, like the Seychelles.
Definitely.
Yes.
And there's a massive influx of tourists in Seychelles, including Indian tourists. How do you see that as a way to bridge ties with India to bring the two countries closer?
India has always been an important market for us. And now with a new airline that has connected the two nations closer together, Indigo, we saw a huge influx in 2025. Actually, India now is almost there in our top 10 markets for Seychelles, which is a very important development. Important because it won't just be bringing visitors to the destination as much as for us as Tourism Seychelles, this is what we'd like to see. But it will bring these two nations much closer to each other because other than visitors, I'm pretty sure this flight will also serve for Seychelles to discover incredible India, the land which has so much flavors, but also to facilitate travel between a lot of the
trade
workers,
also,
trade, as well as the diaspora as well living in Seychelles.
There's a significant Indian diaspora in Seychelles. How do you see that as a bridge for cultural connection between the two nations?
It's an amazing link, a very important link actually. And as part of our tourism promotion, we always have to remain mindful. These people, the Indians who've settled in Seychelles, now have families, have businesses in Seychelles, they can play a great role in making Seychelles visible in India because they would always recommend their friends and families to come visit. And the important link they also have with Seychelles is that probably you've realized visiting here that we have quite a good number of very good authentic Indian restaurants, and these has been introduced by the Indian diaspora who lives in Seychelles. So to just make sure that our visitors, when they visit the Seychelles, they also can enjoy a little bit of their own food, their own flavor, their own culture when they are here. Although Seychelles being historically linked with India, a lot of our food, especially now we're in the Creole Festival, you can get to discover this gastronomy. And a lot of our food, it's very linked to Indian food. Like for example, staple like lentils, fish, chicken curry. It's part of our cuisine, and we actually get it from our Indian descendants, our Indian link.
Food is such a nice connection to have between two countries. Ma'am, India and Seychelles are collaborating across sectors, whether it's energy, defense, via the diaspora. How do you see tourism emerge as a future sector of collaboration?
I believe with air connectivity, very good air connectivity, the possibility in terms of bringing these two nations closer are endless. Tourism is definitely one of the very fast end product of having good air connectivity, and we would definitely love to see our future visitors from India, or Indian visitors, to consider Seychelles, be it for a beach holiday, but also you're visiting Seychelles right bang in the Creole Festival. It shows that we are more than just the Sensi and Sen. We have a
so
very
much
rich,
to offer,
colorful history, and we have interesting gastronomy, which is very close and very linked to India as well. All the reasons why our visitors should consider Seychelles, and I think I'm very positive. I'm very optimistic about the development of the Indian market for Seychelles.
Just leave the viewers with a few recommendations of what they should do in Seychelles.
I always tell our visitors when they visit Seychelles to always make time for island hopping.
Okay.
Don't just be happy with visiting Mahe, because Mahe is just one island, and there's a reason why we call ourselves the Seychelles Islands.
Yes.
No two islands are different, so it's important to make time to hop on at least on Prala and Ladik, but if you have time, add other islands to itinerary. Make time to discover the gastronomy, because that is where it will touch their heart, because like I said, there's a lot of similarities to a lot of the dishes from India. Make time to visit Victoria, the world's smallest capital. It's full of stories, and it tells a nice story about how Seychelles originated as a nation. And if they enjoy the nature, also make time to discover the islands, the walks and trails, the snorkeling, the diving, swimming. If you don't like diving, but you can just enjoy our beautiful sea, our beautiful beaches. And there's a lot to discover, there's a lot to experience. We're not a destination that you just stay in a property.
Of course, yeah.
There's a lot to go out and discover. But one thing that I think our Indian guest needs to know, we have accommodations in Seychelles for practically any budget. If you like the 5-star accommodation, you can find it. But if you'd like a homegrown, small, self-catering, a small guest house where you want a much more closer to Seychelles, intimate kind of experience, that also is very much possible and within good budget as well.
So in 2025 alone, there has been an increase in about 80% of Indian tourists, and we still have 2 months of the holiday season left to go. So with that, we'll conclude this interview. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us and taking out time for us on DD India. Thank you.
An absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
This was Ms. Sharon Francis, who told us how food, travel and culture can play such an instrumental role in bringing nations together, especially India and Seychelles, which have a relationship that has lasted for centuries. With camera person Saurabh Shukla reporting from Seychelles, this is Jayanti Jha for DD India.